Hi Taurus, welcome to your week ahead tarot with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. Your key to this week is the Star card, right? So hope, optimism and joy. This I think is going to be a week where you're actually feeling a little bit more like yourself. Remember, the Star card brings that ultimate hope sort of energy to us, right? And what really strikes me here is that the Star card is kind of offering you a glimpse, right? So obviously this card does that anyway. Whenever the Star card shows up, you're getting a glimpse into the future. So for those of you that have maybe been stuck or maybe been in a little bit of a tiz-was, this week you're getting a look in. This is where you're getting a little bit of a heads up, where you're getting a moment to kind of really understand what is happening for you, and more importantly, where your plans for the future are taking you. So in all the different sectors of your life this week, you're getting little glimpses, little heads up from the universe to say this is where you're going. There's no judgment behind this. Remember, the universe doesn't really do that. When it sends you messages, it just kind of says to you, this is the heads up. If you continue on the path that you're on right now and you don't change anything or you don't adjust your plans, this is where you're going to end up. And the Star card itself has a very hopeful energy. So there's something this week in all of these different sectors of your life that's kind of going to say to you, okay, you know what? Yes, it's been a bit challenging. Yes, it might have been a bit bleak, but actually I can start to see now where all of this potentially can go. And it gives you that fire or that passion back. It also suggests that this is a week for you to trust, not only in yourself, but more importantly in the universe, and even outside of that as well, trust in other people. So this is your friends, your connections, your collaborators, all of those kinds of things. This is a really good week to start looking at actually who and what you know you can trust implicitly. With that said, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise. They help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So if you are a continued subby, you know Rafi loves you. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and this resonates, hit the subscribe button. For your actions and options, you have the Fool card. New things, new places, new people. If you're outside of the US, this could be contacts and initiating conversations with people that live in the States. It could be, if you're already in the States, this is you having maybe international conversations or setting up some kind of travel that takes you outside of where you're at. It could also be that some of you are connecting to places like Singapore. Maybe you're connecting to places like what's the other one? Brighton here in the UK. It's very possible as well. There are a few other places and spaces in the world, but this really, for me, because it's your actions and options, this is about what you do. So you're reaching out to people, places and things that are far away from you, that are considered distant. And this is about you kind of having that guts to go after something that really, you know, by all rights or whatever, it's like, well, you know, maybe I've got nothing that indicates that this is a good move, but I feel like it's the right move for me at the moment. Remember, the Fool card can also be that leap of faith where you're leaping into the unknown. And the Trust card, the Star card, is the universe's way of saying, if you have the guts this week to do what you've never done before, right, to do the opposite, to do the thing that scares you the most, to step outside of your your comfort zone even, if you have the guts to do that this week, I'm going to give you, this is the universe, I'm going to give you a glimpse into how wonderful your future really can be. For your communications and conversations, you have the Sun, or the Knight of Pentacles. And you've got this here right underneath the Star card. So it's like, not only are you reaching for the stars, but the stars themselves have a gift in store for you. This is likely to come through friends, likely to come through connections that you already have. With the Knight of Cups, don't be surprised if you're offered either some kind of new contract or collaboration. Don't be surprised as well if things or people just start showing up for you with the stuff that you absolutely need at the moment. This is a week to be pleasantly surprised by the universe. Yes, even with the eclipse. I'm not talking about it here because I'm going to be talking about that in its own separate thing. For your those of you that are studying or in some form of academia, this could be interest that comes in from overseas, or it could be that you're reaching out or putting the feelers out on what an international work placement might look like for you. It's very possible. For those of you that are for those of you that are employed by somebody else, I really like this because this is you sort of hopping on, not on the bandwagon, but it's like you taking the success that you've already had and you're working on it. And it looks like for some of you, your boss, your superior, or somebody in a position of power is coming to you to say, look, we really like what you do. We've got this future plan and we would like you to be a part of it. So this week, if you're employed by somebody else, it's like you're going to get a real glimpse into where you are a cog in the machine and how that particular cog is going to help support the machine running optimally. So it's like you're getting a really powerful glimpse this week of the value that you're bringing to the work that you do or the place that you work for. For those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, I would not be surprised if your business gets some kind of international contract or connection this week. I wouldn't be surprised if you are maybe making that happen. So it's like you put the feelers out, it comes back and they're like, yes, absolutely, we want to work with you. It could be as well for a select few of you, maybe a potential, collaborator or client, says to you, look, you know what, we really want to work with you, but we need you over here to talk to you. Are you able to fly out, right? There's something really potentially very exciting happening this week, and I am so here for it. For those of you that are retired and no longer working, if you don't have any travel planned between now and the end of the year, what are you doing? Yes, all right, maybe it's not best to travel on or, the day before, the day of, or the day after the eclipse, but you can definitely set something up, even if it happens to be at a later date. There's something this week that suggests everything and everyone outside of yourself that is further afield is what you need to be focused on, because that's where your blessings and your insights are coming from. For your love and relations, you have the King of Cups. So for those of you that are single and looking to mingle, it's potentially a water sign that is attracting you this week. So the King of Cups is usually a water sign person, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Because it's coupled with the Fool card right above it, this is somebody that you do not know. This is somebody completely new to you, somebody that you haven't mixed with or mingled with. Because of the cards that are present, it's probably also that you don't even know this person exists as yet. So usually like it's someone that's in your orbit, or someone that you've met but never really have a conversation with. It's not that. This is someone completely brand new that is coming in, that is going to change your outlook on partnerships, on relationships, potentially as well. This is the person, so for some of you, this person will act as a catalyst. They'll come in, they'll zhuzh you up, they'll give you the right conversation, the right push, and then you'll be like, you know what, yeah, I actually think I'm ready to get back in the saddle, right? And you start getting out there. For a select few of you, this person is going to be the one that comes in and says, yeah, I'm the earth sign to your water, I'm the water sign to your earth sign. Let's get it on and make something grow. For those of you that are partnered, married, or in long-term commitments, this is a rededication to the emotional connection and intelligence that you have within your relationship. And it is also a powerful conversation that is going to see both you and your partner looking towards the future, but in a way that feels like, you know what, we can do this because we're friends as well as lovers and partners and, husband and husband, husband and wife, wife and wife, whatever you might be. It's like whatever you and your partner are, there's something about this that says, yes, let's get back to being friends, so that, we can talk about everything honestly and openly, and then let's remember that we are actually the best, because your partner should be your best friend. I don't care what anyone says. Maybe that's my Aquarius slipping out, but that's the way that I see it. Like, your significant other should be the best friend. And then even, everybody else after that is a friend as well, but not like, your best friend should be your partner, as far as I'm concerned. For your money and materials, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune with the Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, and the Star card. That is money that comes from overseas, potential to make money through international connections and or endeavors. This is money that finds you spontaneously, luckily. You've got the Fool card here. This is a reset for you. In some way, shape or form, you are going to see the possibilities of life that are available to you this week. And some of them show up on that very tangible level that we know you Taurians love. All right. For your physical health and vitality, I like the Wheel of Fortune because it suggests that whatever health challenges, problems or issues you've had, you're starting to see a breakthrough or something comes good. I'm not a doctor, can't give you medical advice, but it does look like something is happening here. For a select few of you, For those of you that are partnered, married, or in long-term commitments, and even potentially for a few of you that aren't, I wouldn't be surprised if that sicky feeling that you've been having recently is a little surprise, or a big surprise for some of you. And the weird thing is as well, the weird thing is I'm kind of getting that this, for some of you, this is going to be people that are older. So it's like you're like, oh no, we're not having any more kids. We're both past that age now. I'm not entirely sure that's the case. The universe does seem to have other plans for a select few of you. With that said, when it comes to your home and your environment, the Wheel of Fortune also suggests a change in, not outlook, what's the word that I'm looking for? A change in opportunities. And for those of you that are partnered, this could literally be that. So maybe your partner's work starts to pick up. Either which way, the home is good, it's well supported, and you've got this with the Star card. So again, there's that potentially international connection that's coming from somewhere. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.